This is a fatal four-way match to determine who faces Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Sheamus, Jey Uso, Matt Riddle, King Corbin. First man to gain pinfall or submission will win this matchup. And this is Sheamus now with a suplex to Jey Uso, who was inserted late into this matchup after Big E was sent to a local medical facility after an attack by Sheamus when Sheamus drove Big E through a car windshield.
I think they're probably still picking the glass out of the back of Big E's skull.
Oh, and now hung up on the top rope is King Corbin by Sheamus. And the Celtic Warrior with a drop kick driving Corbin to the floor.
Sheamus now untangling himself from the bottom rope. The Celtic Warrior perhaps with the best opportunity to this point in this matchup.
And Roman Reigns used his stroke, so to speak, to put his cousin, that man, Jey Uso, into this matchup. King Corbin was crying nepotism, but Uso's in it.
Or did the big dog throw Jey Uso to the wolves? Because right now Uso is getting a beat down from the Celtic Warrior.
And the 10 beats of the Bowden from the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Sheamus has been dominating much of this matchup. Could this be Sheamus's time?
You know how motivated Sheamus has been recently. Doesn't sit well that he came up short in his matchup with Big E at WWE Payback.
Well, he made Big E pay for it earlier tonight. And now, Riddle now back into the...
right to the ear of the Celtic Warrior. The original bro. Nice go behind.
Oh, and then the...
ripcord knee right to the jaw of King Corbin. Look at these strikes from Matt Riddle.
And Riddle unloading now to Sheamus. And what a throw by Riddle.
There aren't too many superstars in WWE who can trade hands with Sheamus and live to tell about it. But right now the bro is thriving.
The Broton by Matt Riddle. And Riddle in a German suplex on Sheamus. Shoulders are down. Kick out at 2. Riddle fired up in this fatal four-way matchup again.
Exploder suplex followed up by this running penalty kick right between the pectoral muscles of Sheamus and topped off with a Broton.
What an opportunity for Matt Riddle here tonight.
Oh, beautiful. Look at her roll into a triangle. Sheamus in a lot of jeopardy.
Middle of the ring trying to lock it in. If Riddle can...
Riddle wants to sink his right foot underneath his left knee to really maximize this submission.
And Sheamus trying to block, but Riddle now delivering the elbows to Sheamus and trying to slip his hand under so he can break the grip of the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus now going to try to power out of this. Look at the power of Sheamus planting Matt Riddle. Cover now for Sheamus to win the fatal four-way and a kick out by Matt Riddle.
Riddle was looking for an up kick. Sheamus a step ahead into the cloverleaf.
The cloverleaf, the submission move that Sheamus has used to his advantage in the past. And Riddle, will he tap out middle of the ring?
Sheamus could be headed to Clash of Champions.
Matt Riddle, who knows a ton of submission maneuvers and knows how to break them as well.
He's not breaking out of this one. Sheamus has this cinched in deep.
Yeah, and he drags Riddle back to the middle of the ring. And the question is, will Riddle tap out to the cloverleaf by Sheamus? Jey Uso back into the ring, and Uso delivering a kick to Sheamus.
Uso preserving the opportunity for himself in this matchup, but watch out, King Corbin.
Rolling up Uso, is it enough to put him away? Kick out by Uso at 2. And now King Corbin went for the choke slam. Uso landed on his feet, kick to the midsection. Jey Uso fired up with the right hand. And Uso backing it on up. Kick to Riddle. 1 to Sheamus.
Jey Uso putting down anything that moves.
And that kick to Corbin drives Corbin out of the ring. Jey Uso's cleared out the ring with super kicks.
Jey Uso needs to get one of his opponents in the ring to win the matchup.
Jey Uso,
look out,
looking to fly, and he runs right into Corbin. And Sheamus and Riddle together, believe it or not, assaulting King Corbin and dumping him over the barricade.
Hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And now Uso over the top rope. Everybody's down.
This is how much an opportunity to compete for the Universal Championship means to all three of these men.
And remember, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match as Uso takes out Sheamus and Riddle.
Jey Uso sacrificing his own well-being to take down his opponents. And King Corbin on the other side of the barricade.
And Jey Uso trying to fight back against the King, bangs him face first off the barricade. And Uso over the barricade, caught by Corbin.
No.
And King Corbin out, sends Uso flying. Uso's got to be out of this.
A momentary sinister grin on the face of King Corbin.
And now Corbin turns his attention to Riddle, driving him into the barricade again. You got to pick up the pinfall or submission inside the ring. Corbin knows that. He puts Riddle back in the ring. Can Corbin capitalize?
Riddle's been in the crosshairs of King Corbin's ransom for weeks now. How sweet would it be for Corbin to end it himself?
And he might looking for the end of days. Bro kick by Sheamus. Riddle now with a thrown asleep. And now going to head up to the top rope. Matt Riddle now with a floating throw. Riddle's going to win a minute. Uso with a frog splash. Covered by Uso. Jey Uso wins. He's the #1 contender.
Here is the winner, Jey Uso.
The stage is set. Cousin versus cousin. Reigns versus Uso at Clash of Champions.
Jey Uso with the opportunity of a lifetime, toe-to-toe with the newly crowned big dog. Are you kidding me?
Jey Uso answered the call.
It seemed as though Jey Uso was out of the equation altogether, courtesy of King Corbin. And just when it seemed victory was at hand, first, the bro kick from Sheamus, a bro to sleep, pow, from Matt Riddle. Riddle would land the floating bro that he so desired without taking into account flying Jey Uso with a frog splash, punching his ticket to a Universal title match.
Let's go!
Jey, congratulations! You have earned your opportunity for the Universal Championship against your cousin Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions. How important was this victory for you?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Hey, big dog, I made the family proud too. But guess what? For Roman Reigns, it's locked down. Welcome. You know the rest. Woo!
Jey Uso earned respect tonight, and he did it on his own tonight.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but could the big dog be sentenced to lockdown in the Uso Penitentiary?
3 weeks from Sunday, Clash of Champions Gold Rush. The stage is set. Roman Reigns